Okay, so welcome to our last video in our series of recap algebra videos, and this video focuses on multiplying out double brackets. So what we're going to do is just take a look at a little example over on this side. So for example, if we had something like 3 plus 4 and we were asked to multiply it by 2 plus 1, well, the obvious thing to do here would be just to add what you have in your bracket. So you have 7 here, and you add what you have there, and that's going to give us 21. Okay, so that's the obvious way to do that. However, when we look at the couple of problems we have over on the left, we notice that we have x's and we have 2's in there, and these are not like terms. We can't add x plus 2, we can't add x plus 1. So that's not going to work for us. We're going to need a different method. So what we're going to do instead is go back to our example over here, and we'll think about that distributive rule that we've talked about before in multiplication. And what we're going to do instead is just break up that first bracket. So let's take the 3 from the first bracket and we're going to multiply it by the whole second bracket. And then let's take the 4, the plus 4 from the first bracket. So we're taking this down here, and we're going to take this one, this 4, we're going to take it all the way down here, and then we're going to use the 2 plus 1 here, and we pop it in again here as well. So we have 2 plus 1. So we've just broken up that first bracket, brought our 3 down there, brought our 4 down there, and we're going to multiply the 3 by the second bracket and the 4 by the second bracket. So that's going to give us 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 1 is 3, plus 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 1 is 4. So we're just multiplying everything. And that's going to give us 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 8 is 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 4 is 21. So we get our original answer. Now, you'd never do that for ordinary numbers because it's going to take you twice as long as just doing it the first way that we did it. However, it's very useful to know that if we did break up our first bracket and multiply it by the second bracket, we end up getting the right answer anyway. So we're going to apply that logic over here. And what we do when we are multiplying out our double brackets is we simply write down our question. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up. So I'm going to take my x down here and multiply it by everything inside this bracket. So that's going to give me x times x plus 1. And then I'm going to take my other part of my first bracket down here. So I'm going to get plus 2, and I'm going to multiply that by everything in the second bracket. So that's our x from up there, that's our 2 from down there, and we use our second bracket twice. Okay, so that's where all those parts are coming from. And once we get to that point, we can just go ahead and multiply. So we say x by x, and it's really, really important to remember that x multiplied by x is x squared, not 2x. X multiplied by 1 is x. Anything multiplied by 1 is just itself. 2 multiplied by x is 2x. And then 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So my step 1 there is to break up my first bracket. Then my step 2 is to multiply. There's a bit more space here. Multiply my second bracket by the terms in the first bracket. And then next of all, my final step here is to group like terms or simplify. Means the same thing. So let's go along. I have only 1x squared, so I have nothing I can group that with. I have plus x plus 2x, which is plus 3x, and then I have plus 2. And I can do nothing more with that. And anytime you're multiplying these kind of terms that start with an x plus a number and another x plus a number, you're always going to get this little form, which gives you, starts off with an x squared, is followed by an x on its own, and it's followed then by a number. You're nearly always going to get something that looks like x squared plus something x plus 2. Okay, so I think I'll leave that one there. If you've got to the end of this video, you've done very well. So thank you for listening. I really hope that these videos are useful. Please feel free to ask me if you want me to make any more videos. I'm happy to do that for you. Okay guys, thank you.